Welcome to Imagewize WordPress tutorials again. In this WordPress tutorial, I'm going to talk about using menus under WordPress. Since WordPress 3.0, it has been possible to manipulate menu items from the back end, from the WordPress dashboard, which is a really neat feature. As long as your theme does support WordPress 3.0 menus, you'll be able to manipulate, rearrange, add menu items, remove menu items, add sub-pages or pages to the drop-downs from the WordPress dashboard. Well, we are using a standard installation right now, WordPress 3.1, and we're using the theme 2010. 2010 has the capability of using the menus and adjusting the menus from the back end. Functionality has been built in, and you do that by, you can always check it by going to Appearance and Menus. When you are there, you will see if there is support for these kind of widget menus or not. This theme supports one menu. You got to select which one you would like to use. There's only one position here that is working right now, which is Home. I only added Footer as another example of another menu you could add, but we do not have a proper theme location for it just yet. Okay, but we're working with the Home one, which is always installed when you install WordPress, because that's the position that's there in 2010, because that's the position that has been supported. If you want to add a menu item, how do you do that? Well, you can add pages from this area, as long as you have pages added, of course, to the pages section. And you can add categories as well under categories, and again, as long as you've added certain categories under posts. I've added several here already, so I got quite a few pages and categories. If I just want to add one, I just select one like this, video, I click Add to Menu, and I click on Save, and it's done. If I want to check it out, I normally right-click here, I open the link in a new tab, I load it, and I see video here. If I'm sort of messed up, I made a mistake, I want to add videos before contacts, I drag it before contacts, I put it here, and I save it. Then if I reload it, the page, you see position has been adjusted. You always have to remember the top one is all the way to the left, Home, in this case, and Clients is all the way at the end because it's at the bottom, so it's all the way to the right. If your menu supports drop-downs and supports the showing of secondary pages, you can manipulate those as well. Under Werk right now I have Web Design. Werk is Work in Dutch, which is shown in drop-down because 2010 does support that. But of course, if your menu does not show sub-pages like that and does not support drop-downs, this page Web Design will not be shown at all. Because under the menu, I have slightly pushed it forward here, which means it's sort of a sub-page of Werk. If you do that and your menu does not support it, then you will only see these top menu items. You won't see Web Design at all. So if your menu only supports the top level menu items, this Web Design page will not be shown at all, because it's only shown if your theme has drop downs and does show sub pages. So if you only have one level menu items menu or navigation bar, please make sure that they're all aligned in one line. The other thing is, if I want to remove a menu item, I click on the button here, I click Remove and Save, and it's all done. If I want to add a custom link, like I did here, because for the homepage that's a really neat feature, you can just make it link to the URL of the root of your website, you have to create one here in this little box, and you give it your own label, and then you add it to Menu. So for example, I go to bbc.com and I call it BBC. I add it to the menu. It will be added to the bottom, of course, because that's where it goes automatically. So it will be loaded all the way to the right. I reload, BBC is here. Another thing you got to remember, you only have a certain amount of space to add menu items. If you add too many, they won't fit it will make your theme look really bad because it will get folded or it will not show properly in some kind of way. So please remember to use as much space as possible. Each menu has its limited amount of space. So we have covered adding custom links. It's really neat to add a homepage button, which is normally added all the way to the top, meaning to the left in your menu. We've discussed adding pages or categories. Pages can be added by selecting an item here, clicking adding to menu and saving. And categories, it's pretty much the same. You save it like that as well, adding it and saving it. If you want to add another menu item and you have a location for that within your theme, because not every theme supports multiple locations, you just add the plus here and you give it a name first. I call it test for now. And you create the menu. Well, while you're at the menu, you have to select location as well. I have location test and I have location footer. If I add it to location home as well and I add menu items, it's going to mess up the whole display because you will have a one location using two menus at the same time. It's not going to look pretty. Well, I don't need an extra test menu, so I remove it. Yep, I remove it. I don't need footer because 2010 doesn't support that either, so I delete that menu item as well. I just stick to the one I have. Well, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, do not hesitate to ask any questions at the article I'll be adding this video to, or by writing us using our contact form and contacting us directly. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys will be joining us again soon in the future.